So how can you determine, in the workplace in particular, when should I compete, when should I collaborate or cooperate?
So I think the key insight of our book, and this is one I just want to stress over and over again, is we're always collaborating and competing, often at the same time. So as we're working on that project, we're collaborating, but we also want to signal to our boss that we're really the ones doing the great job here. And so we're constantly in that situation. But one of the things that Maurice and I talk a little bit about in the book is this idea that it's almost always better to start with collaboration. Right? So there's a very famous thing called the prisoner's dilemma. I don't know if you've heard of this. It's a dilemma of two prisoners are in different rooms and they have to decide whether to stay the course and not rat each other out or rat each other out and try to get a better course of action. And you can play this game over and over again. And they asked all these scientists around the world to come up with the best strategy for playing this game. We keep having to make a decision, cooperate or compete over and over again. And what they found is the single best strategy was tit for tat. Start with cooperation. As soon as someone competes with you, compete back hard. If they then collaborate again, go back to cooperation and go back in that thing. So start cooperation is the key, but then don't be exploited by knowing when to compete.
How did this competition collaboration dynamic work with you and Maurice while writing the book?
It's a great question. It was a great collaboration. Maurice is a better writer than me, and he's taught me a lot about how to be a more effective writer. And we edit each other's chapters, and he made those chapters better all the time. But there is some competition, which is what's the order of the authors going to be on the book? Now, we contributed literally equally. I can't imagine more equal collaboration, but there's a convention, which is the name that comes early in the alphabet goes first. Now, if we'd switched it, it would have been sort of a big deal because it would have been said, oh, Maurice did a lot more on it. So there's a little bit of competition there. Now, because through the grace of God, my name's earlier than his, my name's first, but that's just the convention. But that's sort of one example where you can even see this process crop up and stuff like that.